This is a fly that was originated by a guy named Andrew Grillos. He was a guide over in Colorado and up in Oregon, Washington, and up in Alaska. And the way it got its name is he'd take these guys out fishing that never caught a fish before. He'd guide them all day, put their flies on, take them off, and then at night while he was cooking dinner and getting the camp ready, he'd tell them to go down and fish, and they'd look at him like, oh, how do we get the fish off? He said, I'm gonna have fun with them. He says, you just go over there and you stomp on the fish's head, rip the hook out and kick him in the water. And these guys would just look at him like, so that's why the hip boots, they call it Hippie Stomper. And then he'd bust up laughing. So anyway, you can tie this in all different patterns or colors. From what I've read, they say this is the most popular. This is a...
Do they need anything else or just the legs?
The legs, that. You guys should have the hackle, you should have the moose. But it's got a red underbody of foam and a red top, black on that. You can do it. I've got one over here and a tan and a pink. I mean, any color is up to you on that one.
Moose? Oh yeah.
You guys should have moose and the hackles for this. And I tied this on a 12-1X. So if you don't have that hook, you ought to get one from Gibby. It's important because the foam is sized to that. Gibby's got those, I think. Yeah, Gibby's going to bring the stuff around so you don't have to. But black thread.
You guys need hooks?
It's a really quick, easy. It's not a hard tie.
You're good.
Just start down with your thread base.
Yes.
And then we're going to put a tail of moose on here. 12-1X. And yeah, that's important because I used to love fish humpies. Where'd my, there we go. So much stuff here.
Is there any particular reason why you're using moose instead of deer or elk?
Moose is stiffer,
Okay.
gives more support back there. I like it. There we go.
It's got a nice sheen to it too.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have so much stuff to float this fly with, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, now on this one, we want the black to be on top, so we have to put that on first. And if you look, you know, okay, these are made out of a beetle cutter. It's a size 14 for the red, and the black is a size 12. I get these from River Road Creations, and they last for a long time, and they're really easy to, you just have a pad there and just stomp out the foam. On this one, I like a 1 mil foam for both the top and bottom, but you can use 2 mil if you want, or vary that. If you're going to use 2 mil foam, the cheapest place to get that is like Hobby Lobby. You can get a sheet for like 90 cents if you do a lot of foam flies. The 1 mil and the half mil is harder to find. You can get razor foam that you don't get a lot with that. You can buy 1 mil black and white on that one. So anyway, there's like a little tab on this. I just push this down. I want where it starts to bow out to be back where the tail starts. You can put them both on at the same time if you want. And I size the other one, line that up to about the same shape or same position of the first one. Yeah, I'm using a 14. This is a 14. The top is a 12. Okay, so the underbody is a little smaller. You could do them both the same size if you wanted. I just think it looks a little better. Okay, now Underbody, you can use anything you want. You could use peacock, you could use dubbing. I'm just going to use some Flashaboo because I have it here. Take 3 or 4 strands. They tell me this is the most popular color. I don't know what colors they were fishing up on the green.
Black and white.
Black and white? Did they use a peacock for the...
Peacock, or it might have been peacock dubbing.
Okay. Yeah, you could use that UV. I like that UV ice dub in peacock. I use that a lot. Okay, and I'll just wind up on the hook a little bit because some of that will show, and this helps to hide some of that. Plus, I'm one of these people that have a hard time throwing material away. Now, the idea of this, when I take it forward, I want to have the body equal back in half. So I try to tie this in about the 1/3 spot. So I take these over and hold them down. It will roll on you. We'll use some super glue in a minute. Okay, and I'm going to put a little band here because we're going to have some stuff that's going to go in here. If you ever, this is this fly tire Z-Ment, and I like this. It's got a nice little brush in it, and it just a nice consistency. And I like the brush. Just put those together and let them sit for a second. Okay, what I'm going to do, I find it easier to trim this now, just cut it off, and I round the corners. Okay. Put my legs on. This one is a real easy one to put legs on. Okay, if you just pull it on both sides, there's a junction of the foam, there's like a little pocket there they'll just pop into. Okay, you can use for this little wing in there. Some people omit it, don't even put it on there. You can use sparkle or merger yarn. You can use Antron, anything like. You could use some of your post material if you wanted. I double it over. Okay, you want this one, the back one short. Top one just a little past where the head is, and then just a nice grizzly hackle, or you could use any color you wanted. Now this one we want to hackle it really heavy, so I'll put in 7-8 turns. Seven or 8, 70 turns. See if I get 70 in here.
Sound like it's 70.
Did I sound like 70? I just came back from California. My lips are all sunburned. Plus, I was up late last night. I had my son-in-law's birthday party, and they rented the theater, and my grandson got engaged, and we didn't get home till really late, so I'm not responsible for everything that comes out of my mouth.
Well, Foghorn Leghorn.
What's that?
That hackle came off Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
78.
Oh, what did I do that for? Where'd my leg go? There we go. Okay. Slip everything in front here. At least I didn't cut my legs off. Okay, a little past the head. The back, I go back to about the end of my tail. And that's a Hippie Stomper. Oh, one thing you do, you want this to ride low in the water, so hold your legs down and cut your bottom hackle off. You just cut that flush. Just kills you have this nice hackle when you cut it off. Okay.